Hello, right, we're going to do a little bit more to the level we have here. I thought this area up here, this is kind of mostly fine the way it is. I'll just put a frog there just to make things interesting when you go into the area. Here I'll just dot a few frogs around, so that makes that just a little bit more interesting there. Here, why not add another frog down here, so that this area is kind of already it's not too busy down there at the moment, but we don't want too much going on because we're going to be pushing things into around this area and pushing things across there. So yeah, I just want to be too busy there. Also, what I thought is we haven't used the red frogs yet, so let's just put one down here, just so you know. It makes you wary, makes you go, ooh, don't want to go near that bottom corner there, it gets a bit dangerous down there. Yeah, it looks a bit scary. And you can accidentally set one of these frogs running around. Oops. You can accidentally set. Oh, I'm not really very good at accidentally setting one of these frogs running around. Anyway, they can accidentally get down here, and the keys don't set off the frogs. But you get the idea. So yeah, what we're going to do here, that was kind of just actually showed an interesting thing there actually. If the frog runs over there, if I... Oops, yeah, that didn't work. Let me go back. Yeah, if I'm here, yeah, the pathfinding of the red frogs isn't all that brilliant there. But that obviously means when I move from here, it gets a bit dangerous for Dave. Anyhow, so this area, yeah, I think we're going to try and make this a not difficult level. So this area is fine, this area is fine. This area, yeah, I think that's fine the way it is. This just needs something done to it to make it actually a puzzle. So what do we want to do? Oh dear me. Let us just put just a few things like this around. I mean, I'm just kind of dotting them around in a pattern at the moment. I don't know if this is actually going to be a thing which is actually going to be possible, but we shall find out. So, I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be possible. Actually, yeah, that's messed that up. And to speed things up, we can pop Dave down here. So let's see. Is there a nice way which I can get through here and get the key out whilst also giving me access to the transporter without pushing that in there? That's a question, isn't it? How would you go about this? Of course, I think the problem is, looking at it from the starting position, there's no way to get to where the transporter is without pushing one of the smileys into the transporter. So if I get rid of that one there, let's see, is there a way we can get through? Yeah, we can get through here. Is that going to allow us to move the key? Yeah, I mean, apart from the fact that, yeah, we're not going to be able to get that up now and out there. So if we were a little bit more careful of what we were doing, would this work any better? Ooh. Maybe this is going to be good for us. No, because then we can't get that upwards, can we? Is this actually possible at all or not? Let's see, because that pretty much has to go across for us to get through there. Can that go up out of the way instead? That there, that there. Ah, just about, nearly, almost. Well, I don't want this to be a terribly tough level. So what if I get rid of some of these out of the way, and then, yeah, that seemed like a bad thing to do there. Get these out of the way. and that. That's not going to work like that. How about pushing that over to the side so then we can get this around up? Yeah, and then we can get that out the way we want to do so, and then get to the transporter and out again. Yeah, of course I've made it transport into this area instead of that top area, which means I can't get behind the key now. I hadn't thought about that. So I'm going to have to construct this kind of thing up in that area up there instead, which kind of cuts into the puzzle I've got going up there, doesn't it? Unless, of course, what I do is just... and then it's... yeah, I don't want to get too ridiculous for the way that it's working here. Perhaps then what I can do is make this transport you here, push over the smiley, where's the smiley, and the frog box, get rid of those from there, so that's, yeah, going there. So let's use walls at the moment for this, to do that and that. It would look better with the rocks, don't you think? Let's do that instead. Where's the rocks? There we go, there and there. So you teleport into that area, so obviously you can't push anything up into there, otherwise it'll block this off. It performs the same function, but then obviously you get round into the right area. Let's put Dave back there. So yeah, when you do all this moving this stuff out of the way, I'm not sure if I'm doing this in the way I did it before. Yeah, this looks like it's going a bit wrong. But anyway, you can push that up to that point there, then come here, come out here, and then push it across as we intended it to be. However, that does leave this area here to be just not useful at all. I may just keep it there, just for the fun of it. Pop that onto there, so that, you know, if you push that way, you can grab the frog easily. It doesn't have to be complicated. But yeah, I think that's all good there. So I think we kind of have a level sorted out here, and just to kind of like do something interesting, let's put one of these frogs around here, so it's just running around there at the start. So, you know, you're probably going to collect it before you do anything, but it's just there just in case. Oops, yeah, don't want to do that, wrong thing. So that if you didn't end up collecting it, you might end up accidentally squashing it like that instead. So yeah, I think this is looking like a fairly good, simple level to start off with. So I'll see you next time.